Let's try cleaning some of my antique bottles with muriatic acid. Yikes! This is something I've always wanted to try and been too chicken to do it, and I finally got the guts to do it today. So, and you know as well as I do, if you've been following my channel for the last 7 years that I've been on YouTube, I've been metal detecting for over 15, bottle digging for over 40, that I share my experiences and as I learn. So let me get you turned around and let's give this a shot. Welcome to Digging with Deej. Okay, so I have got a gallon of water and a gallon of muriatic acid in this bucket. I also have a lid I can put in it. And then this bucket is full of water with a full box of baking soda in it. So I've got these two buckets. Some of my bottles are mine and some of these bottles are D-Spuds. So, I have no idea what's going to come clean and what won't. But we're just going to start filling this bucket with bottles. Slowly fill each bottle with the muriatic acid solution and stand it on the bottom of the bucket very carefully. So, when I get all the bottles in there, I'll show you what it looks like. But let me pick this up and show you the box of bottles that I've got to try to clean. Oh, be careful, everything's slippery. This is a beautiful square cork top. This is a very unique bottle here. I'm thinking it's a toiletry bottle. This one isn't too bad, but I'm still going to put it in there. Yep. Trying to get as many in here as I can. This one's got a purple tint to it. It's Colorite hair coloring or something bottle, but it's purple. Jamaican ginger. Let's see if we can get that one clean. Okay. I got all but 3 bottles. This one doesn't need it. I was able to clean that up good. That is filled with bottles. So we're going to cover this Mind you, the dog is not getting let out. We're going to let this sit for an hour. Okay, spuds in my bottles have been soaking between 2.5 and 3 hours in a 50-50 solution of muriatic acid and water. So we are going to empty it and then drop it in. This is the bucket that is water and baking soda to neutralize, to stop the acid reaction. Okay. Then this is plain water. And we'll drop it in the plain water bucket. This was that square one. I hope it turned out good. Square aqua. It's looking good so far. We won't know until they dry. Okay? It's looking good so far. Okay. Neutralize. I'm going to fill the bottle with the baking soda water. It's full. Wait for it to stop bubbling. Pour it out. Okay. And then sink the bottle in plain water. This is a slow process, pulling them out of the muriatic acid. Whatever you do, do not breathe those fumes. This turned yellow on the inside of this one. Yellow water. Now put it in the baking soda. See, the baking soda is bubbling a little bit to neutralize the acid. I'm still going to have to scrub the bottles, but, you know, afterwards. But the acid will soften anything stuck to it, or most of what's stuck to it. Okay. So this was just a plain blank, but it was aqua. It's a pretty one. And we'll put it in the plain water now. Just an added layer. This was an inkwell that D. Spud gave me last year. And look how it turned out. That looks pretty darn good compared to how it was. I mean, it didn't get all of it off, but it got a lot of it off. So, this is time consuming and you have to be careful while you're doing it. But when I get done, I'm going to show you some bottles that we're going to try, and I'm going to time it and see how long it takes. You know, maybe it doesn't have to be in for an hour. We'll see. But this is what I got left so far in that bucket to do. And these are some other ones that need to be done. And then because I have pets, I will neutralize that acid before I dispose of it. That one. Nope, that one lay down. Now, D. Spud gave me this very unique, it's a sauce or a ketchup bottle. I'm sure you can see this. It's turning purple, you guys. Isn't that beautiful? But it's got rust all over it. So let's see if this will soften up the rust so it comes off. This looks like a medicine full of something. There's that. Dip my hands in the neutralizer, or my gloves. Alright, and cover the bottles. Cover the bucket that's got the acid because it can corrode metal within 40 feet. So probably corrode this chair, but chair's shot anyway. Very old chair. Alright, I'll get back to you. We'll come back to it in an hour. So I got any gunk that was inside the bottles, I got it out. If, you know, like black stuff. But there's no guarantee. Like this one is drying, the outside finish is still funky. So, but then you got this one that wasn't bad on the outside. That looks like it came pretty doggone clean. Look at this beauty. This was a gift from D-Spud to me. I wanted the Phoenix bottle. It looks like it's still going to have some frosting on the outside. But it cleaned up pretty doggone good. So, and then I got more in here that I need to turn upside down on some paper towel. So, we're walking over. I don't have my gloves on, but I'm going to take the lid off. Ooh, the water is yellow. So, it's been an hour, so I'm going to start pulling these, and we'll see if they're ready or if they have to be soaked. Okay, these are some of the bottles. The pumpkin seed flask still have that film on it. So, the muriatic acid did not take the film off of that. So, I'm guessing tumbling is the only thing that would take that off. Maybe. Look at those cool bubbles. Then, this is the Phoenix brand bottle that D-Spud got me. It did clean some of it up, but it still has that frosting on the outside. This one dried and still has frosting on it, too. And that, I don't think I cleaned that one. This one. The rust came off of it. Whoa. Very unique bottle. Very unique bottle. That one turned out pretty darn good. The ick didn't come off. This one, I think it was on too thick. I mean, it came off the backside, but not the front. So, it did clean this up a little bit, but there's still film on it. This one cleaned up pretty good. Okay, let's go over to D-Spud's box. Okay. So, it didn't take the ick off, but it kind of evened out the color. It's kind of pretty. Baltimore. Davis and Miller. Druggist. So, very old, crude Druggist bottle. And these came clean. That's a glass baby bottle. Doll baby bottle. Would have had the rubber top on it. I think I have 2 of those in here. This one, it took a lot of the gunk off of it, but not all of it. You know, some sides look really good. But the front still has a lot on it. But it did clean it up somewhat. It made it a better looking bottle. So it's just hit or miss. Like this one, that milky film just doesn't want to come off. I think it has to be tumbled off maybe. I don't know. I'll have to ask Jean. But, you know, some people, it depends on who you talk to that tumbles bottles. Some charge $10 a bottle, some charge $30 a bottle. So, this one's turning purple. That one cleaned up somewhat. I could not get that smudge in the front off. I tried all these I scrubbed afterwards too, and then wiped down with Windex once they were dry. So I think it turned out, it was a good experiment. If you're looking for more treasure hunting adventures, please check out some assorted playlists on different types of treasure hunting that I've created for replay. Get out and find your treasure, folks. It's just out there waiting. See you soon.